ElectraCast.
Welcome to the Congressional Record Daily Digest, where we bring you all the previous day's U.S. legislative proceedings in 4 minutes or less. In today's episode, we bring you the Congressional Record for April 9th, 2026.
Today in Congress, activity was limited in the Senate and focused on broad legislative reporting and introductions in the House of Representatives. The Senate met briefly in a pro forma session lasting less than 1 minute. No bills or resolutions were introduced, no debate occurred, and no votes were held. There were no committee meetings or hearings. The only action taken was procedural scheduling, as the Senate adjourned immediately and set its next session for April 13, 2026. The House of Representatives introduced 36 public bills and 9 resolutions. Committee activity produced a wide set of reports, advancing legislation across multiple policy areas. Environmental legislation focused on Clean Air Act updates. Proposals addressed emissions originating outside the United States, revised Environmental Protection Agency procedures for reviewing air quality data affected by exceptional events such as wildfires, and required the Environmental Protection Agency to review legislation impacting air quality standards. These measures affect environmental regulators, regulated industries, and communities impacted by air pollution and wildfire smoke. Emergency communications legislation directed improvements to Federal Communications Commission disaster reporting systems and expanded emergency alert capabilities. These measures affect emergency management agencies, telecommunications providers, and the public receiving disaster alerts. Public safety and justice-related proposals addressed fraud prevention in bail systems, transparency in cashless bail policies, and restrictions on foreign officials involved in censorship of American speech. These policies affect state and local justice systems, law enforcement agencies, defendants, and foreign government officials interacting with the United States. Tax and financial legislation included proposals to expand tax exclusions for certain legal damages, extend tax deductions for early childhood educators, strengthen whistleblower protections, and improve disaster-related tax relief provisions. These measures affect taxpayers, educators, whistleblowers, and individuals impacted by disasters or legal settlements. Additional legislation addressed federal workforce policies by modifying probationary and trial employment periods, modernizing Internal Revenue Service systems and services, and improving aviation safety through requirements for collision mitigation technology and updates to air traffic control procedures. These measures affect federal employees, taxpayers, airlines, aviation personnel, and military aviation operations. The House also made an appointment to the Commission on the National Defense Strategy. No votes or committee hearings occurred, and the House adjourned shortly after convening. No joint committee meetings were held, though a separate Congressional Commission briefing was scheduled on international diplomacy and global security issues, involving policymakers and security analysts focused on foreign affairs and defense strategy. Those were the key activities of April 9th, 2026 in the U.S. Congress.
Subscribe to receive daily updates or rate or review so others can find us as well. Thanks for tuning in to the Congressional Record Daily Digest. This has been an ElectraCast media production. Executive producers are Mark Netter and Peter Rafelson. Produced and edited by Delilah Sperrazza. Music by Peter Rafelson.
ElectraCast.
Welcome to the Candle Power Hour. Come with us backstage behind the scenes of show business spanning over 4 decades and bringing you the experiences that can only be told by the people who were there.
Our guests are from the A-list, the F-list, and everyone in between. Get set for some of the most insane, hilarious, and inspiring stories you will ever hear.
I'm Mercury.
And I'm Diego.
Your hosts for the Candle Power Hour.
Welcome to I Am Everything. I am your host, Venus, and here we talk about identity, power, healing, spirituality, sensuality, and what it means to live honestly in your body and your truth. So, if you're navigating, becoming, and learning or returning to yourself, this podcast is perfect for you. So welcome to I Am Everything.
ElectraCast. ElectraCast.